My car was down from May 22nd all the way to June 9th, and I really haven't told much people about it. Maybe a handful amount of people. And that's including through social media and locally. I just haven't really shared it. And I'm gonna share the entire story in this video. As you can tell by the thumbnail, I upgraded the car, I broke it, and then I fixed it. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of waiting, it's a lot of being patient for what happened. So if you could subscribe, like the video, and comment down below, that would be awesome, because I do this because I love it, and documenting it is just another part of what I love to do. So show some support, please. So let's get right into it. As most people know, if you are familiar with my channel and the platform I am on, the X3 M40i, you would know that the drivetrain in this car is pretty weak because the car is fairly heavy for what it is, and it is a common problem that drive shafts will snap. For anyone that's trying to go fast in these cars, you already know that you're supposed to beefing up and make the chassis a little bit more solid so the drivetrain doesn't have much slop, because the more slop you have, the more chances you have of breaking your car. So yeah, we bought a new drive shaft from Drive Shaft Pro. We bought a diff bushing from Einhorn Industries. I think that's what they're called, Einhorn. And then we also got the carrier bearing from JXB, the JXB carrier bearing. Bought both soft and hard bushings. As we go through the video, I'm gonna show some clips that I got while filming the original video, which is supposed to kind of be a DIY / install video and testing it. But this video goes a little bit deeper than that, which might be the reason why this video is kind of long. Welcome back to a new video. We are back at Boosting Garage's house. We're gonna be working on some drivetrain stuff, the drive shaft, the solid rear diff bushing, and the JXB carrier bearing. I hope this doesn't take too long because I haven't eaten lunch, and I need to eat lunch or else I'm gonna get really cranky.
6 hours apart.
6 hours.
We'll be done in 6 hours.
Bro, we need to get done in like 2 hours.
We better get started right now then.
All right, drive shaft from Drive Shaft Pro. We have a new Guibo because the one that's in my car right now is cooked. How do I know it's cooked? Because when I did the transmission, I saw that it was basically on its last legs. Ordered from different places. We got replacement bolts because they are one-time use. There's 6 for the Guibo. And then this is the big nut that goes on the drive shaft itself to connect to the rear diff. And then the JXB carrier bearing, which you guys will get a good look at it later. I did order the soft and hard bushing damper just to see what we like. Now let's get started. What are you doing?
Yeah, this is way too big to fit in this. Why is this hole so small?
Yo, some of those up.
I wash them too much. That's why they fall apart.
I don't know. I wear sweats only when it's cold. All right, so right now Ish is jacking up the car, as you should do, because there's no way you can access it unless you have a lift.
Yeah.
Typical iPad kid.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably get started with, so we're gonna remove the drive shaft. While that's off, that's probably when we will do the diff bushing, since there won't be a drive shaft in the way. But we're gonna go step by step. It's not gonna be a DIY video, but we'll kind of show you any issues that we run across or just how smooth it goes. Dude, nobody cares, bro. We just got done doing some side missions. I ate some food. I really needed food because I'm on a cut right now. Can't be working angry. So we stopped at my house, ate food, got the jacks with the pads on them. Did a little side quest of helping someone tow their car, Jada. So we're gonna take off the original carrier bearing while it's off the car on the new drive shaft. That way, whenever we do put the drive shaft in, it's easy just to install the JXB carrier bearing. I guess we'll start cutting.
Hey, should I weld my diff?
No.
No, you will crash the car in less than a
You
month.
hate your life.
If it basically LSD, I can do.
It's getting hot in Texas. It was yesterday 55 in the morning. I think I have a screenshot of it. It was 55 yesterday. The high was like 84.
Oh, that was cool.
And then the high for the rest of the week is like
It just popped up by
102.
itself.
It did? Yes. And then we just got to trim that with the...
Yeah, with a blade.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
He said okay.
Okay. Get the blade. Where's the blade?
On the desk.
All right, so now we're going to cut this rubber. What would you call it? I guess it is a. Oh, this thing is thick.
Want to use a knife?
Yes.
Let's get serious.
Oh yes. All right, this will take a minute. Whenever you cut this off, what I recommend is every time you cut, and then spin this, and then go back out, and then just use the force of going straight to cut. And just keep doing that because the U-joint kind of gets in the way if you try to just cut it all at one go.
Oh, yeah.
So, and now what Ish is doing, he's gonna trim it up, clean up some of the extra rubber that was holding this on, so that way the carrier bearing can fit smoothly. So focused.
I didn't know you was recording.
All right, so right now it's just taking off some under panel. Luckily, I don't have a exhaust anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. That probably saved us a good hour.
Oh, facts.
But yeah, he's taking off the under panel. Oh! Hey, you gotta take off that brace. Ray!
Off the clock.
Ray, you got a charger?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Bro, you are playing WWE right now with all of these screws.
Right? Holy Yeah, you about to impale your.
That was years ago.
Yes, but they were trying to get a trial going.
A trial for a speeding ticket. So right now we're using the 50 millimeter wrench. Does it fit? Oh yeah.
I was about to say, brother.
I'm gonna be sick.
You see Shane's new job, bro?
Yeah.
I want to go buy a scat pack.
Oh my gosh.
Why do I feel like this is gonna break?
Nah, Ray, go get the torque wrench.
On it, where's it at? Top drawer, second one?
I don't need no torque wrench. I need the burger bar.
It's a righty, I think, to loosen it.
Oh, hold on, bro.
What is wrong with you? Should we watch the video real quick?
Yeah, you want to?
It's just too long to pull towards you, my boy. You know what you realistically need to do, right?
Huh.
You have to get on the other way and just use your leg. And just
Think
like
so?
this. Yeah.
Let's do it. Push the thing with your legs. Alex, some big old legs.
Oh. So this is what we're resorting to right now. A jack with a wrench to get the 50 mil nut off. FCP Euro said 100 Newton meters is what tightened this originally, and we don't think that's true.
No.
But it's moving it very slowly. Okay, this was not the easiest thing to take out. Got the drive shaft out. Might be a familiar view from when we did the transmission. But yeah, here she is. This was the hardest part to get out. Yeah, no, it's just kind of seized on there. Thoughts?
I need a pick.
Clean it up.
No, I'll pull it. The nut.
Oh, the nut. Ray!
Smell it, bro. So much crap.
Why is it shaped like that? You see how it's like oblong?
Yeah. Ooh!
Greasy.
Bro.
Stinky grease.
Stank.
Alright,
Alright.
let's compare the two first. Let's take a little break.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go eat some eggs.
Okay.
See that? This looks like a diesel one.
Alright, so if we take a look at it, this slides in
That
and
shaft is bigger.
something here slides in and out. Because this is.
It's two piece, yeah.
Slide this one out, see if it slides out. Mm-mm. What the? Oh, because that's. So, compressed. Yeah. Okay. Compress this all the way here. Put your foot on the end of that. Okay, so if we compare it,
The U-joint's bigger.
U-joints definitely
Actually serviceable.
serviceable and stronger.
It's way bigger. Welded. This is not welded. This is welded.
Not welded. Welded.
This does not move. It's definitely moving.
Well, most of them, they twist obviously here, and then this joint will actually twist inside. So where it connects to the diff, this will dislodge.
This is way bigger.
And then this will become broken.
Solid HD.
Solid.
This one is. Everything.
It just looks weaker.
Yeah.
Everything is
That looks beefy.
nice and enclosed, stock. This whole thing looks scary.
Mine look different. But we know the nut fits.
Yeah.
That's the OEM nut.
Yeah, that's true. While Ish is gonna eat, I'm gonna slap the Guibo on the new drive shaft. So we got the new Guibo. I'll give you guys a close-up whenever I take off the old one just to show you how clapped it is. The bolts themselves, 6 bolts was like 50 bucks. Which honestly, for OEM parts, it's not bad. This thing should have an arrow on it pointing which way is forward. That has an arrow. Oh, it does have an arrow. Okay. Oh, it points in, out, in, out. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to install the JXB carrier bearing, and we are going to put the track. Probably can't see it, but it says track on it. It should be fairly easy. Let's take this off. Okay. Let's tighten this down a little bit more. I don't know. Probably shouldn't tighten it down all the way just because whenever we put it in, might need a little bit of room for error. But whatever. We'll be good. So currently we're out of the car. The front's over there. Okay. We're going to look at the rear diff. There's a spline that the drive shaft goes into. We are using a new nut, and under it there is a rubber seal that you have to tuck under here. After that, it should be ready to install again. But yeah, whenever you put this on, you do kind of have to, it's like an oblong shape like I showed before. You have to tuck it in one side and then kind of bring it down and then tuck the seal in. Clean it up, gonna grease the spline up a little bit and then install it. Got the JXB carrier bearing installed. That was tightened down to 25 Newton meters. Ish right now is tightening up the Guibo into the transmission because we will be doing that at a different time. Or we could just wait to do the launch whenever we do the rear diff pushing.
So as Ish and I are installing the drive shaft and the carrier bearing and just things that need to be installed, we didn't really run into much issues. The biggest thing might have been the drive shaft nut.
And one thing I did want to talk about is this drive shaft. So FCP Euro does have a video where it's supposed to get torqued down to 100 Newton meters, which is about 20 foot-pounds. The thing is, we have a couple amount of threads left, which kind of worries me. But, you know, the spline seated down all the way, and this nut is on as tight as we can without potentially stripping it. So this is where we're gonna leave it. If anything breaks, then oh well, I'm dead. But
What?
yeah, it's just doing that. I'm gonna put some neutral quick so we can get a better access to the Guibo so we can tighten down that. Good and tight. I mean, honestly, that's what we did whenever we did the transmission too, and we're fine. So we'll get that tightened down. We'll do a test dig. We'll do probably like a soft test dig just because we don't have the rear diff pushing on there.
I can confirm post recording all these videos that we did end up cross-threading the drive shaft nut, screw, nut, not screw, nut. Definitely was not supposed to be as hard as I thought it was going to be to install the nut. And also the carrier bearing was fairly simple to install, but it seems like you might have to move the position of the carrier bearing just a little bit more forward, or you might have to play with it a little bit to get it to fit in the perfect spot. Now, I'm not the biggest fan when people come during an install and you're having a big problem, okay? And, you know, just adding more people to the equation just makes things more complicated and stressful. And whenever we came down to getting the nut on for the drive shaft, you know, we're cross-threading it, didn't know if we were cross-threading it, didn't feel like undoing it because if we undid it, then it's just going to make things, I don't know, things could have gotten worse. So I was just kind of like, do we really send it? Guy that came, one of Ish's friends was like, yeah, just send it. I'm just like, nah, I don't know. And if things break, then things break. We just kind of sent it. And again, this is not a shot at the guy that came. It's just like, dude, like too many voices in the shop is too much. So yeah, I'm gonna insert some clips of us testing the car right after installing the drive shaft and the carrier bearing.
Oh yeah, we just put the motor in. Oh yeah.
We just did a drive shaft. Just got the drive shaft installed. We're going to drive around the neighborhood and kind of see if anything feels weird. Put under a little bit of load, see if there's any wobble, see if there's any noises.
Oh yeah, what he said.
Gonna roll the windows up.
I don't drive this car, you drive this car, does it feel normal? Feel normal?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
feels pretty normal. Again, like the stock drive shaft didn't really have too much wear on it, so the only thing I could see making a huge difference in the way it drives right now is the JXB carrier bearing, which might make things a little bit firmer. I haven't heard much people say that the Trek version of the, I guess, bearing dampeners make a big difference. I don't really feel much right now. And then the other thing that can make a difference is maybe a new Guibo, but my old Guibo really wasn't as cooked as I thought it was. The only thing that really concerns me is the threads, but that thing is tight. And Ish did say whenever we slid the drive shaft onto the rear diff that it did seat down all the way.
How long do you think it took realistic? How long do you think it would take without our that we did?
Probably like
Solid like 3-4 hours?
2 to 3 hours if we didn't play around, but you know, we goofed around for a good 3 to 4 hours.
8, chill, around, talk.
Yeah, so really, it probably took us playing around, goofing around like 5 hours.
Yeah, just about 5. We started at like 1:30, 2
We got back when happy hour started.
Oh, that's like 2
So
o'clock.
2 o'clock, it's only 8 o'clock. It feels like 6.
Yeah. We're in the hood. That's not his car. We're in O Block. That's all O Block noise. Just let them know where we at.
The west.
We're in Tijuana.
And give it a little bit of torque. Felt that?
Yeah,
It might be the vibrations that we feel. I don't know.
I think so.
It's vibrating kind of rough after like 3K. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels weird.
It feels normal. You probably just
But you feel it though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like hard vibration. It's like your phone vibrating.
It's really not that bad. It's just noticeably
I think
different
it-
from before because there was no vibration before.
I think it's the carrier bearing once we get into load and it spins fast.
You're on gate?
Yeah.
Yo,
It doesn't feel bad.
yo, how it feels. That just sounded like the sun. If the sun had a noise in outer space, that would be as soon as you shift and just let out.
The sun.
The sun, our sun. That mother right there.
The sun.
That's how that was that sound.
Dude, it's gonna feel even worse with the solid bushing in it.
Oh yeah.
Not worse, but just solid. I wonder, is that how race cars feel?
Probably, I wouldn't know. I'll drive a 340, man. I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you. That scat pack could tell us though.
It was soft. It was like 2,800.
Oh yeah. Yo, hey, go home, bro. They about to call the cops. You seen everybody outside looking at us? Yo, what the f? Why are the pops crazier than the launch? We about to get cops called on us. If anything, it was the
340i.
I'm hey, bro, pop my hood and feel my motor. Feel the turbo. Feel the turbo, bro. The turbo hot. Look. Oh, no, I'm not gonna put it on camera. They definitely heard that.
Nah, bro, he just has headphones in. He definitely heard his own music.
Say what's up to him. He's like, what the?
He's like, what's wrong with y'all?
Yo, there's a cop right there that lives
Constable.
there. This constable police is like, these fucking, I'm gonna do it off lot. Spins all 4 tires. Oh yeah. Thoughts?
Yeah. Feels good. So there's like a small vibration after like 4K, but I think that's just the carrier bearing. Because I don't feel it anything under like 4.5K. It doesn't feel bad, you just feel it. It doesn't feel like anything's broken. It's a small, you wanna hop in real quick?
I wanna hop in.
You gotta get out the neighborhood before they call the cops.
Oh, that's what I was just about to say.
This
Ish,
ripping that.
Hey, Ish, what's our new phrase?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You ain't say it right.
I'll say it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah. Y'all heard the spin?
Bah, 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 bah. Every time I test the car, bro, I go there. Yep.
Oh yeah. the drive shaft work?
Hey, yeah, don't ever do that again. I do not want to sit in the back. Let me drive next time.
Turn it up, you said?
No, that was vital. Oh, that was vicious.
Do another one? Just hold on to this.
Hey, bro, you can fly from here, bro.
Sure,
You
dude.
can sit right here. Yeah, your drive shaft's in the back seat, bro.
The drive shaft isn't Ish's butt.
What?
So as you can see, the test driving went fine. There was a little bit more NVH, so noise, vibrations, and hardness in the car, which I knew was going to be completely normal. It didn't feel like anything was broken. It just felt like a strong buzz kind of going throughout the car, but it's not strong enough to where it is annoying. It's just like, if you know the car and you drive the car, you notice it because you know the car. My friend that was in my passenger, he barely realized it. Don't stress about it. If you're gonna make a car a race car, just expect NVH, okay? We were gonna do the diff bushing from Einhorn, but just kind of ran out of time and didn't have the right tools. So I was like, you know what? Let's not stress about it. I'll do it whenever I get a chance. About a week has finally passed by. I was like, okay, I finally have time to install the rear diff bushing. I got this kit from Amazon, which I realized in the video, which you will see, you need a little bit more than that. I'm gonna be brutally honest, I am not going to record outside because it is 95 degrees. We're in Texas, it is May, it is now getting hot. I'm not gonna put the camera outside because it's gonna overheat. Before I even do anything, I'm just gonna show you what the game plan is. Obviously, we're now installing this thing, which is the Einhorn Unicorn Egg rear diff bushing, which is meant for a F97 X3M. People have used it in the M40i's, so we're just gonna trust it. First thing is, you're gonna need a decent amount of tools that I didn't know you were gonna need. In this box is going to be bushing puller. This has a bunch of like cups in it and long screws to help you kind of, I'll post a picture of it from Amazon. It's like 80 bucks. Don't know if it's gonna work, but it should. Next thing, I bought a toolkit from Walmart. Why? Because the Einhorn kit uses a 21 millimeter nut slash screw. And most kits go up to like 19. Most socket kits go up to 19, so I bought that. Also got some 1/2-inch extensions just in case. And then I bought this wrench set, which I hope to return because I really only bought this for the 21 and 22. That's at the very end, if I need it. Yeah, let's talk about the game plan. So first, I'm gonna move my car into the driveway. I'm gonna put some blocks of wood in front of the front tires just to keep it from rolling because I am gonna put it in neutral. Step 2, I'm not gonna jack the car up. I'm actually gonna keep the car on the ground because I can duck under the, after that, I'm gonna take out some shielding pieces that I don't need in the car, which kind of covers the drive shaft and part of the rear diff. Gonna take that out. After that, I'm going to slightly jack up the diff just to get a lot of the stress and tension off of the 2 bolts that hold the front part of the diff into the subframe. Those 2 are gonna come out, and then I will take off the screw that holds the rear diff bushing, okay? So it's 2 and then 1. Front of the car is over here. After we get that out, we're gonna use the jack still supporting the diff. We're gonna drop it to where we have full access to the bushing. We're gonna use a bigger cup that goes against the subframe and then a smaller cup on the other side that goes against the bushing itself. We're gonna be using the tool. We're gonna have 2 cups, okay? One on the outside that's on the subframe, one on the inside that's on the bushing, and it's going to squeeze and push into the other cup, taking out the old bushing. Once that's out, we're going to basically do it in reverse, but with a little bit more Vaseline. Pause, no diddy. I hope this all works out. If it doesn't, well, gosh darn. But other than that, that is the game plan. Hopefully I have a list right here of what I'm doing. If not, just know that the whole drivetrain will be solid or it won't. The next time I see y'all is whenever I feel like it. Vaseline. So as you can see, I ended up going to AutoZone and borrowing a tool. I don't know what you would call it. Bushing installed and, you know, all that stuff, removal kit. I needed that because the cups on the kit that I got from Amazon were not big enough, I think, something like that. And so I needed to stack cups to have enough clearance for the old bushing to come out. The reason why I got the kit from Amazon is because you need a bolt that's long enough but short enough to clear everything that's, you know, in that area of the subframe to, I guess, sandwich out the old bushing. It's a process, and I would say if you're mechanically inclined or you just have a don't give up mindset, you can always think of something to do that. But I will include a link in the bio of the guy who did the install video on a X3M. Same thing, X3M, X3 M40i. The subframe, I guess, is kind of the same. Don't quote me on that. But at least the diff bushing is the same size and everything. So after the diff bushing is installed, we're all set, we're good, okay?
The track right now, we're gonna be testing some new things out. Obviously you saw in the last video that I finished the drive shaft, the JXB carrier bearing, and the Einhorn differential mount. I'm literally like 2 cars away from the lane. We're gonna be doing some testing because this video is basically me competing at Streetcar Takeover. Today we're using it as a test day, so we'll see if something breaks if I didn't install it properly. Cross my fingers. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video because we're racing the X3. Like, we're going to start entering competitions just because like that competitive side of me really wants to start competing. So yeah, who knew I would go this far with the car? I told you, I was not joking about this. We're actually gonna start racing, okay? The next clip will be us doing a wastegate pull, just 14 PSI, try to see what our 60 foot is, and kind of go up from there. See how the car feels, and yeah, my cheeks are in my teeth. There we go. Honestly, didn't feel that bad, but yeah, no, a little wastegate pass. I think I saw like a 8.2, which I mean, wastegate's like what, 18, 19 pounds. So I mean, wasn't really expecting much. We're just trying to shake down the car. All right, now we're gonna go 26 PSI. That one definitely did not brake boost enough. Probably stopped at like 2,500. I could just feel it. So we'll go a lot higher in this one. The last one I was just kind of focusing on the light. But yeah, let's get it.
So the first pass was fine. It was on a wastegate. I only stalled up to like 2,800. The second pass, not so good.
Okay, so we're staging. The motor or something. That don't feel good.
No. Back up. Get that motorcycle back.
I think it might have been the front transfer case. Might have been the diff.
You're prone. Keep going. Take it from the axle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Damn it. We broke. Sounds like the front diff.
Didn't leak anything, I don't think. We're gonna double check it.
Yeah.
Right. You can hear it though.
Yeah, I hear the drive shaft tore out of it or something.
All the way back.
Does not sound good.
Put it in neutral and we'll push it.
I will shut it off. It's in there plug.
It doesn't want to get out of reverse. I'm trying to put it in neutral.
Yeah. That's where the drive shaft.
Shut it off.
Shut it off. Okay, it's gonna go apart.
Whoa, hold on, stop.
I'll park in front of the winter circle. We gotta hit the brakes. Come back a little bit more.
Dude.
Huh?
Ah.
I ended up stalling the car, I don't even know, but probably up to like 42, 4,500. And stock BMWs with the launch control, all that stuff on the ZF8, I don't know the exact specification, probably stalls up to like 3,200, 34 at most probably, maybe 35. But I got to like 3K. The car wasn't stalling any higher, so my foot, I'm just kind of like, you know what, we'll just leave it on the gas until it stalls to like 35. It just went, and it is my fault. None of this is the people's fault that created these parts. I am just a new driver when it comes to the dig scene. Too much torque ended up being caught up in the Guibo, which is the flex disc, which is what connects your drive shaft to the transfer case, transmission if you're a real drive car, and it just ended up exploding. It's my fault. It's not anybody's fault besides mine. And one thing that I do kind of like regret doing also is trying to race. Why am I trying to race when I'm just trying to test the car? You know, there's a white Mustang next to me that was lining up. I'm lining up, pretending like I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to win something. You know, I'm trying to win the race. I don't want to lose to anybody. But when I'm staging up at the light, I start stalling, not stalling, but I start staging way too early. Guy hasn't even lit up the first light bulb yet, and I'm over here staging. Call me stupid, whatever, but it's my first time. I'm learning. I just don't want to be late on anything. But at the same time, I should not have even been racing. I should have been just worried about, you know, letting the Mustang go, and then I will go whenever I'm ready to go, whenever the car is ready to go. Not when the light says go. I'm testing. I'm not racing. And it's just a test and tune, okay? And I didn't test and tune my car to where I need to run it. Not like we're tuning anything, but yeah. So yeah, the car broke. The damage ended up destroying the shaft on the transfer case, which guides the drive shaft to be centered. Ended up hurting the, I guess you would call it the flange that connects the drive shaft to the Guibo, because when the Guibo exploded, man, it did not sound good. It was disgusting to drive it onto the tow truck. Just, it's a rotating assembly, and the drive shaft, or the Guibo, was just slapping the inside of the heat shields inside of the trans tunnel. It was painful just turning the car on because it would want to spin it because there's no load holding up the transmission.
Yeah. Okay, so right now, it is now the next morning. We're under the car, looking towards the rear differential. So the spline is fine, the nut is fine, the carrier bearing's fine. Obviously the bushing's a little bit out of place because the drive shaft has been slinging around a little bit. I mean, that's holding out fine, but this is not fine, guys. I don't know how this happened. This was a brand new Guibo. Yeah.
But everything else was fine. Even the stripped nut in the back of the drive shaft was perfectly fine. Carrier bearing, fine. It was good. So everything broke. What did I need? A new transfer case to ship off my drive shaft back to Drive Shaft Pro so they can repair it, which I will go into detail of all the pricing of this costly error that I made at the end of the video. A new Guibo, which thank the Lord, the transfer case came with a Guibo already on it that looked very good, low miles. I need to order some more bolts because they're one-time use for the Guibo and the transfer case. 6 total bolts, and a new nut for the drive shaft because since I took it off to ship it, they're one-time use, and the one I had was already stripped, so I ordered that too. But I think that's everything that I ended up buying. Oh yeah, and then I had to buy the tow truck, and just, I'll have a price breakdown at the very end, okay? So yeah, the car was basically down for like a month and a half, and once I got it running, I didn't record any footage of me repairing the car because I just wanted to get this done with. I knew that this video was going to take a turn since everything happened, and that I was just going to end up doing like a voiceover. I do have some pictures of me working on the car. Did it all on jack stands right in front of my house on a gravel driveway, gravel street, whatever. Taking the transfer case in and out was kind of tricky doing it by myself on the ground, but you know, with the help of a jack and my chest and everything. It was possible. I was able to take the transfer case out without removing the front drive shaft. I just slid it off where it splines up. A little bit tricky because I knew whenever you install it, you have to line everything back up again. Takes a little bit of turning and twisting. The new drive shaft installed fine to the new Guibo. The carrier bearing lined up somewhat decently fine. This is the part where I want to talk about the nut for the drive shaft on the back. This time, when I installed it by myself, I took my time, just started turning the nut on by hand, and it basically seated all the way without any kind of problem. And I think the recommended torque is like 80 or 90 foot-pounds. I was able to get to 80 or 90 foot-pounds, and it was perfectly easy. We might have just messed up, might have been rushing, might have just been not in the right position for the drive shaft to go in whenever we did it the first time. So we're good. We are all good. And now the car is running fine. I filled the transfer case fluid. It's actually smoother than my old transfer case was. I'm pretty sure the fluid on that one was horrible. 135,000 miles, 138,000 miles actually on the old transfer case. So the new transfer case with new fluid, which I'm pretty sure new fluid could have fixed the old transfer case, but I just did not care about it because it's already broken. But yeah, the new transfer case put new fluid in it. It was bone dry whenever I got it from eBay. I don't have any more jitters whenever I'm turning in parking lot speeds very slowly, so that's great. Gone to a couple of nights running some people, and it runs perfectly fine. So I'm glad that my hands were able to fix my car for no labor cost. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we did install the VTT Vargas Turbo Technologies. I don't know. I don't care about their brand. I just needed it because they're the only people that make this product. I just ordered their transfer case bushing insert, which basically almost makes it into a solid insert without it being completely metal. I'll show a picture again. It's basically the OEM bushing for the transfer case. There's a billet piece that inserts in the bushing to stiffen it up and make it so there's not a lot of play. But yeah, I think that's everything. Let me go over the cost with y'all of what everything costed me. So we'll start with the things that were originally supposed to be the end all be all, drive shaft and everything, you know, we're good. So the drive shaft pro drive shaft, I think it was like 680 or like 720 with tax. We'll say 700. The Einhorn Industries rear diff bushing, that was like 300 or something. The carrier bearing with the soft and hard bushing was like 300. The bolts for the Guibo, the flex disc, was like 50 bucks just for 6 bolts. It's expensive. The drive shaft nut was $30. A brand new Guibo was like 60 or 80 bucks or something like that. So yeah, that was what was supposed to be originally done in the first place, with, you know, before I broke my car. And after I broke my car, so it cost me $200 to tow the car 30 minutes back home. Shout out to Kapua for having friends in the towing industry that got us a discount. It would have been like $300, but we got a discount for $200. Had to buy a new transfer case. Luckily, I found one on eBay for $550. I think a brand new one is like $3,000. So ain't no way in heck I am going to do that. I had to ship the drive shaft back to Drive Shaft Pro. There was some weird stuff going on where they didn't want to send me a label to ship it. I'm like, I literally bought it through y'all, and it says in your warranty that y'all cover shipping. And the guy was like, you didn't buy it from Drive Shaft Pro. I'm like, I literally bought it from you. And he was like, using the PayPal invoice is different than buying it through Drive Shaft Pro. I'm like, how is it different? My invoice literally says Drive Shaft Pro. I don't know. If you're watching this and you work at Drive Shaft Pro, bro, I'm not even gonna complain that much because y'all fixed it for free. I'm cool with paying $150 for shipping. I take back what I said. I had to pay 50 bucks again for the bolts that were one-time use for the drive shaft, to the Guibo, to the transfer case. Another $30 nut. I don't know if I said that before. And then the Vargas bushing insert for the transfer case bushing was $100 because there's like a Memorial Day sale or something. Yeah, I think that's everything. The car's running good. We're good. Things happen in this world, especially the race world is what I mean. Was it unfortunate? Yes. Did it cost a lot? Yes. That's the game. All right. Am I blaming anything on the car itself? No. Am I blaming the parts that I installed? No. It's all my fault. I'm telling you, when I installed that thing to like 4K, the gates opened. All right. Car broke. Whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're able to take something away from this video. Hopefully we have some more things to do to the car. I hope there's more things we can do to the car. There is more things we can do to the car, but I will not announce it yet. And yeah, hope you guys have a great one. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and subscribe again, comment, and share it to a friend. I really appreciate the support. Sorry, it's been a while. I haven't uploaded the video, but see you guys on the next one.